Valkyrie ready for deployment. Our Valkyrie is in the air. Good job, team. Get ready for the next round.
Alrighty, what's up? What's going on, guys? Crunksunk here, and bringing him a free-for-all on firing range. For this game, we're going to be using the FAL with Hardline, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. This is by far my favorite setup. I tried it with Warlord with the red dot and the silencer, but I definitely like this a lot more. Your secondary, or my secondary, is the Python. I don't have any attachments for it, but I definitely like the speed reloader on it more than anything.
No survivors.
Like, I think the other attachments for it are, what you call it, you can get them akimboed, which I don't really like it. You can get an ACOG for it, which, you know, I'm not, no. And you can get it snub nose, which makes it more accurate, but it does less damage. But I don't have any problem with the accuracy on it, and when I use it, I like to get those close range kills. So I definitely do not want it to do less damage. And basically, this setup is only good if you're on a 4-bar or your host. When you're host, both your weapons are 2-bullet kills. The Python's just a 2-bullet kills to the upper body. Whenever you're on a 4-bar, it's sometimes a 2-bullet, most of the times a 3-bullet. And I just get fucking outplayed right here. I get 2 bullets into him, but he still gets me. And when you're on a 3-bar, it can be upwards to 4 or 5 bullets to get a kill with the FAL, and it's just really frustrating. I definitely prefer the FAL over the M14. The M14, whenever you shoot it, it pops up. The recoil goes up, but the FAL is a lot more manageable with the left and right. And it usually doesn't start to sway until after the second shot. So it's a lot easier for me to use over the M14. Basically, you want to use your FAL to win you like these, the medium to long range engagements. And if people get close, you whip out your Python. It comes out fast. That's what she said. And you just spray them down. The hip fire on the Python's really good too. You won't see me use it often, but I've gotten to where I'll rely on it a little bit more because the hip fire is extremely accurate in this game. And I think that's one of the many steps that they took towards whenever they took stopping power out. They made a lot of steps to try to make up for it. I guess that brings me to my next point. The auto aim needs to be toned down in this game. I'm getting pulled through walls. Like I can tell where somebody is behind a wall because my auto aim will lock onto him and start pulling me. And I feel like that's why you lose a lot of your close range engagements in this game, is because, or not lose them, but lose like with multiple enemies, like 1 or 2 enemies, or 2 or 3. You'll lose those more often than you would in earlier Call of Duties because of the auto aim. And instead of being able to spray at them, you'll get locked onto one, and then you try to move your crosshairs or your sight back and forth to try to get damage on both of them, but you won't. You'll just get it on one of them, then the other one, because your auto aim will lock onto them, and it'll suck you into them. I was playing with targeting assist off earlier, or the auto aim off earlier, and I was doing better with those engagements, but I mainly think that was a mental thing, because I know in World at War you had the option to turn it off, and I just get fucking outplayed right there. But I know in World at War, they had the option to turn it off in the beginning, but I don't think it worked, and I mainly think it was a mental thing whenever I was doing it. I'll turn it off again once I start playing again, and I'll see, but definitely I think the auto aim needs to be toned down just a tad bit. The knifing, a lot of people are saying the knifing needs to turn on into the slash only knifing, like in the pro mod. And, you know, I don't really agree with that. I think the knifing is a problem so far in this game. I can see Marathon, Steady Aim Pro, and Lightweight, Steady Aim Pro, and Marathon becoming a problem in the future because there's a lot of, like, close quarters combat in this game. And when a person's rushing you, and sometimes it could take you 4 bullets with a submachine gun to kill somebody, you could get 3 bullets into them, and then they'll get a nice little lunge and knife you. And the lunging in this game, I thought like Treyarch did a good job with the knifing in World at War. It was like a little underpowered, but you don't get knifed off in a World at War. Like World at War is mainly a gun v gun or MP40 v gun type of game, and I like that. You know, I don't really like knifing. I feel like if somebody's first reaction is to knife you, I don't feel like they should win that gunfight. And a lot of times you're getting it's starting to become like Modern Warfare 2 with the knifing, but a lot more prevalent. I can see a lot of people complaining about the knifing in the near future. Or they already are. People, the people that I talk to bitch about the knifing so much, and I'm not gonna say I'm not in there. I do complain a lot about the knifing. The connections need to be fixed, which I'm pretty sure that'll be fixed in the near future, probably the first patch. Oh, and speaking of patches, Jaws told me that they are working on a fix for Ninja Pro, meaning that you should be able to sound whore. I'm not gonna say will, but you should be able to sound whore pretty soon, which I'm definitely looking forward to. I worked all morning towards getting the Tim Bomb plants to help me get Ninja Pro, and that just destroyed my KD. But guys, go ahead and leave me a comment what you think needs to be patched or fixed. And thank you guys for watching. This is Crunk Skunk. Peace.